Welcome back to Meet the Neighbors. I'm Ryan Hunt with My Arlington TV. This episode brings us to Parkview Edition, rich in both history and culture, right here in the American Dream City.
I like our neighborhood because it's got a lot of personality. It's got a lot of different people in it.
Michelle Leverett is the president of the Parkview Edition Community Neighborhood Association. She grew up in Arlington and moved to Parkview in 2003.
As soon as I turned around and looked out the front door, I was like, oh, this is home.
Many of her neighbors feel the same way. There are more than 200 homes here. Plus, the grown children of at least 10 of the original families that moved here in the late 40s have chosen to buy homes here as adults.
We're diverse in cultures and we're diverse in generations.
Shirley Patterson would know. She's lived here for 53 years in this same house her late husband Pete chose without her.
I did not see this house until we drove up with the moving truck. And I'm here 53 years later.
She raised 3 children in this 1,200 square foot home. Most of the homes, just like hers, have the same original flooring and bones, which can help it earn landmark status with the city and later possibly historical status with the state. That's important because Parkview was the first subdivision in Arlington. This aerial picture taken in 1951 shows you a part of it. That's because half of it hasn't been built yet. Plus, when you zoom all the way out, you realize this photo was taken as much for nostalgia as it was for official documentation. It's to show the land its new and nearest neighbor General Motors purchased that year.
This is GM lot that they bought. Here is Parkview. Over the years, we've had about $100,000 and $150,000 in grants or gifts, which has helped us tremendously.
All money used to improve Parkview. Some has come from city grants and the Arlington Tomorrow Foundation.
We've had street lights, entrance signs, benches.
One of the most generous portions was donated by Parkview's longest and largest neighbor, General Motors.
You know, I thought maybe, a couple $1,000 maybe. And they said it's $25,000.
Enough to buy these 2 vacant lots they've turned into a community vegetable garden. Designed by UTA, it's becoming a staple of the neighborhood and, just like GM, a part of its identity.
We have something pretty much 12 months out of the year.
Linda Arntz helped build and oversee it. Horticulture happens to be both her passion and her career.
And fall gardening is much better because it's cooler and usually we have more rain.
Would you believe there's more? Right next door to Shirley's house, you'll find a park with benches. Shirley and her husband bought the vacant lot and built it years ago for everyone to enjoy, because she says that's what neighbors do.
You can ask anybody for help, and they're glad to help you.
Well, that'll do it for this edition of Meet the Neighbors. I'm Ryan Hunt. We'll see you next time.